Elon Musk, anonymous, if you guys haven't heard already, sent out a threat to Elon Musk over his tweets about Bitcoin and his currency manipulation of Bitcoin, and some stuff about him, wanting to be a celebrity. So we'll get right into the video. Show you guys, and we're gonna have some thoughts afterwards. You'll be able to see the video. I'm screen
Greetings, citizens of the world. This is a message from Anonymous for Elon Musk. For the past several years, you have enjoyed one of the most favorable reputations of anyone in the billionaire class, because you have tapped into the desire that many of us have to live in a world with electric cars and space exploration. But recently, your carefully created public image is being exposed, and people are beginning to see you as nothing more than another narcissistic rich dude who is desperate for attention. It appears that your quest to save the world is more rooted in a superiority and savior complex than it is in actual concern for humanity. This has been obvious to your employees for a long time, who have faced intolerable conditions under your command for years. It is also obvious to the young children working in your overseas lithium mines, which are destroying the local environment as well. You have been open about your willingness to stage coups in order to install dictators in places where your toxic products are being mined. You have even prematurely crowned yourself Emperor of Mars, a place where you will be sending people to die.
Crazy.
Your fanboys overlook these issues because they are focused on the potential good that your projects can bring to the world, but you are not the only show in town, and your competition is growing more intense with each passing day. There are plenty of other companies working on space exploration and electric vehicles. You are just the only CEO who has gained a cult following through shitposting and trolling the world on social media. In fact, many people are now learning that the vast majority of Tesla's income doesn't actually come from selling cars, it comes from government subsidies, selling carbon tax credits for your innovation with clean energy. This technically isn't your innovation though, because you aren't actually the founder of Tesla, you simply purchased the company from two people much more intelligent than you are, Martin Eberhard and Mark Tarpenning. Tesla has also made more money holding Bitcoin for a few months than they did in years of selling cars. It is also more than likely that this Bitcoin was purchased with money from these government subsidies. It is now widely believed that you have been forced to denounce your company's involvement with Bitcoin in order to keep that green government money flowing into Tesla's coffers. The energy use argument about proof of work mining is a very nuanced conversation that requires a fairly complex understanding of how power grids work, and how excess energy is wasted by power companies, and sought out by crypto miners. This is a conversation that you have been having for over a year and were intimately aware of, but as soon as your main source of income was threatened, you pretended to be clueless in an attempt to play both sides of the fence. Then, your move to create a Bitcoin miner council was rightly seen as an attempt to centralize the industry and take it under your control. Reading from the comments on your Twitter posts, it seems that the games you have played with the crypto markets have destroyed lives. Millions of retail investors were really counting on their crypto gains to improve their lives. This is something that you will never understand because you were born into the stolen wealth of a South African apartheid emerald mine and have no clue what struggle is like for most of the working people in the world. Of course, they took the risk upon themselves when they invested, and everyone knows to be prepared for volatility in crypto, but your tweets this week show a clear disregard for the average working person. As hardworking people have their dreams liquidated over your public temper tantrums, you continue to mock them with memes from one of your million-dollar mansions. You may think you are the smartest person in the room, but now you have met your match. We are anonymous. We are legion. Expect us.
Hey, I bet. These guys, these anonymous
See the
guys
comments?
sound serious. Um, comments.
Everybody gangsta until Anonymous send you a personal message.
I mean, so like Musk. All right, so let's get into it. Like, anything caught you guys' attention while watching the video?
Yeah, I didn't know that he didn't make all of the money off selling cars. I thought it would. I thought that's where he make all of his money. I didn't know he make money off of government
Subsidies.
subsidies.
I thought the most interesting part of that was that you made more money in the months of holding Bitcoin than he did to selling cars for years.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Right.
I mean, as long as it's accurate information, I don't know. But that's crazy.
I mean, these are articles. All articles. I mean, based on the video, this like pulled up articles that was already out there. Um, I mean, do you think this is real? This anonymous group?
I don't know who that group is. I don't know if it's the guy that owns Bitcoin. What's the guy that owns Bitcoin again?
Oh, is it? I'm not sure.
They don't even know. Like he's a group. Like people don't know what he is.
You talking about the guy who created Bitcoin?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't think they do. They know.
Nah. Wait, talk
Remember
more into the
Dan
mic.
Pena.
Remember
Dan Pena.
Yo, talk more. I'm talking more into the mic.
Remember Dan Pena said if you knew who created Bitcoin, you would run away from. I don't know who it was though. I'm not really sure.
Yeah, but I mean, so like, what do you guys think they could do to Elon with this on this anonymous group? Because he is a billionaire. He is, you know.
I mean, I see like he got 1 million views already off it. 1.5 view, I think it was. I don't know if it's that.
Yeah, 1.7 million views.
Yeah, so I don't know who that rich guy is, but he could. I don't think he could do much to Elon. I think Elon is already set. He's already set. It's still the price of Bitcoin still got to drop regardless. That's how it is. It's a correction. The big banks got to buy more. I guess I guess Eli is just taking the L for it, but it definitely have to go back down regardless. Because every time when Bitcoin goes up, like a bunch of percent, it always go back down like 85% regardless. So whether it's Elon or somebody else, it was gonna go back down regardless. So that's how it is. Every market has got to be a correction. Every market got to be a correction. So whether it's Eli or some other rich guy, it's gonna go down regardless. And I don't see why I don't think people even selling their Bitcoin because they see Eli tweets. I think it's just people. I think it's just whales just gouging to get cheaper coins. So they just say Eli tweet something. Eli tweeted that they just sell a bunch of Bitcoins and they drop the price. Everybody got scared. Everybody getting mad at Eli. But that's how it is.
If you know.
As far as what they could do to Eli?
Yeah.
Or Elon? Honestly, I don't know. There's not really much you could do to a billionaire. You know what I mean? As far as what is Anonymous done? Let's talk about that. What have they done in the past?
They've exposed like government documents and stuff like that. So maybe they could pull some skeletons out of his closet.
What has that done though? Do you know? Because I don't
know. I'd have to like look into that.
Yeah, I would have to too. I want to see what the track record is like. Their effect on, like actual effect on people. Like, what is this gonna? I feel like there's so much news coming out these days. Like, this is gonna drop here, and then a week from now, people are gonna forget about it. Even if they expose something, like a week from now, people are just gonna forget about it. I don't really think you could really do much to Elon at this point. I mean, but we'll see in the coming time.
Who knows, man? They might have somebody working with him that Elon that could bring up some accusations against him. Who knows, man? Who knows how they play ball? These guys already probably have a lot of information about Elon already. So who knows?
Well, hopefully they don't have anything to do because I mean the price is gonna go up regardless. He's gonna be a superhero at the end of the day after he dropped the Bitcoin. I think he's gonna bring it right back up. That's what I think.
mean, yeah. It's gonna be you're very interesting to see what happens. I mean, because Bitcoin, well, the price of Bitcoin right now is what
33, 35,000, 36 maybe.
Yeah, yeah. Price of Bitcoin is I think it was at 30. I saw it at 35 this morning.
yeah, no, right now, yeah, it's at 35,000
Yeah,
right now.
35,000. But still, it's
From
still
yesterday
pretty,
is up 1% from yesterday.
still pretty high compared to last year. Last year
So,
was at 3,000.
so I mean, so yeah, so their news hasn't done anything really
Yeah, not yet.
to me yet. Um, I know you're looking up what Anonymous has done in the past,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't know. I don't know. This is always interesting stuff to see what happens, what doesn't happen, or like what might potentially happen. Oh, you got. Oh, God. You got turn. Let's see how I speak. It's oh yeah, this part right here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm seeing here they have Sarah Palin attack for anonymous defacement of the SOHH and all hip hop websites. They brought up they exposed some documents that led to arrest of a child sex ranker, Chris Forkanderous or something like that.
Yeah. So really, they just really just leak information. I mean, again, it's gonna be kind of interesting to see what they do to Elon, if they could do anything really at all. I mean, what do you think this does to Bitcoin cryptocurrency? Because Elon has sort of became the face of crypto, right? So what do you think it does to cryptocurrency um, if they do say bring up some kind of information about him?
I mean, I think if he's the face of Bitcoin, I mean, then and he's in trouble. I guess Bitcoin should be in trouble also because remember, they all depends, especially Dogecoin. Dogecoin depends on Elon 100% because he pushed it all the way up. So if there's no more Elon, Dogecoin is dead, dead on arrival. Bitcoin should be back down because remember, Elon is the reason why Bitcoin went up so high because Elon said that he's going to take it for Tesla. So if they take out Elon, Bitcoin should drop because which other billionaires going to go up in there and invest in this stuff if you're going to take them down? Everybody's going to look at it like that. And he saved them, and that's how they treat him.
I agree. I think Elon Musk is the face of crypto right now, but before him, the face of crypto was the people, right? I think Doge takes a huge hit if he goes down. I agree with that, but I think overall crypto takes a small hit, and then maybe sometime afterwards it'll rise back up again. It's inevitable. I mean, if the question is, do I think that if Elon goes down, crypto will? Ultimately, no. I don't think so. I think it'll take a hit, but like with any news, you're gonna get over it, and it's gonna come right back to where it's supposed to be. This is the future we're talking about.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's the thing with Bitcoin. Really, it's meant to not have a face, right? It's made for the people by the people. Um, that's the purpose of the coin. So no one person should be able to have a big control of it, right? Or institution really should have big control of it. It's more of the people's currency. So that's something I think that it will probably take a hit. They do call it something crazy about them, but I think where it's destined to go is going to go.